welcome to episode 18 of the Tell Us Something Good podcast. My name is Tiffany. I am your least favorite Twitch streamer and general do-gooder, and I'm here with my friend.
Yo, 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 I'm Purple. Mac lover extraordinaire.
And this is the musical episode.
Hey, 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 hey.
We're gonna sing everything we talk, and you guys are gonna have to listen to the whole thing.
Ooh, ooh.
Perp, what do we do
What?
every week when we get together? What are we
We-
here for?
we
Who are we?
What are we doing here?
Who am I?
Well, we climb people's ear holes every week, and we share positive news stories and celebrate ours and their glimmers.
And as you can tell, Perp and I are so energetic this morning and not tired at all. Oh, I just broke my pen. No! It is.
Oh, it still
I'm ready.
works.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. When I lose the little thing on the end of the pen, even though I don't use it for functionality,
Yeah.
I don't want to use the pen anymore.
You want to know a weird fact about me with that stuff that happens to pens?
Yeah.
I don't know why. It makes my teeth hurt. When I see a pen like that, it makes my teeth.
Because it looks like
I
a
think-
broken tooth.
I think I used to bite them when I was little, and I think it's just like some weird, like, ow. No, it's fine. It's like, I'm like, my teeth don't hurt. Why do I think my teeth hurt? But it gives me that feeling like they do. Like, right down here. I'm like, ugh. I don't know.
It's interesting.
A little bit.
Sometimes I get that feeling when I'm at work, and I think it's because I'm seeing, like, all the stuff that are happening to, like, hundreds of people's teeth all the time.
You see that stuff?
Yeah, like, I see a lot of, like, what the procedures are going to be. I see their
Oh, okay.
x-rays all the time.
Oh, that'd be cool, actually.
It's
I would
not.
enjoy that. Oh,
Well,
okay.
X-rays are kind of cool. I used to take
I thought-
X-rays, which they shouldn't have had me doing because I'm not certified. But I used to do X-rays. I used to do not X-rays, but CT scans,
Okay.
where like the thing would go around their head.
Yeah.
That's really easy though. You just like position them in the machine, have them bite down, push the button, and leave the room. And then I used to like upload it to their file for the doctor.
Oh,
Because I
so
used
those,
to check people in. Yeah.
yeah, well, so those x-rays, you can't have any facial piercings in because it messes it up,
Yeah,
right?
they don't want you to have facial piercings. Or earrings. I used to have to like hold people's earrings. Oh my god, their dentures, that was gross. Because they would come directly out of their mouth. And then
Why dentures? That's
Because-
not metal.
there's metal in dentures.
Really?
Some of
Since
them.
when?
Sometimes.
Just some, okay.
It depends
Huh.
how they're like in there. But they take their
Okay.
dentures out because they want to get a good idea of what the gum line looks like.
Oh, okay. I guess, how would I know, right? How
I love how you're like telling you tell me. You told me. That's right. Uh anyway. Yeah. I'm having a rough morning because
Okay.
I partied last night. So
She
actually
partied.
I partied all day yesterday, honestly.
You did.
What have you been into any new media? I really like have nothing new going on that I'm consuming media-wise right now.
No?
I mean,
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of Trixie Mattel on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I watched a video where she ranked all of the Buffy the Vampire seasons.
Oh.
Um,
I've never seen Buffy, by the way. I've never seen it. I just thought I'd let you know now. What?
it's my favorite show.
I know there's a guy named Spike on there because my friend's mom had a huge crush on him. That's it. Right? That's
Yep.
Buffy, right?
That's Buffy.
Oh, okay.
No, that's Spike. Spike is a vampire.
Yeah, he's got blonde hair.
He does.
Like really blonde hair. I've seen
Yeah.
I think parts, but I've never seen a full episode. But I know
Well-
Sarah Michelle Gellar's in it.
She's the star.
Yeah, she plays Buffy.
She does play Buffy. Allison Hannigan is in it as Willow. Did you watch How I Met Your Mother?
Oh, is that Lily?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's in
Gotcha.
it. Um,
Hmm. I do recall her face. Man, you and my friend Jovan would get along. He loves Buffy as well. He always like makes
I
up references to.
oh yeah, hook us up. We're gonna be best friends. I'm obsessed with
Okay.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I really am. It's probably I think it's my favorite TV show.
It sounds like it is, yeah.
I think it's my favorite. It's all girl power. It's very 90s, like nostalgic, like so 90s. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
The outfits killer, the storyline so good. And like it's a lot like Supernatural. I feel like Supernatural got a lot of its bones from Buffy the Vampire Slayer because Buffy was kind of like a monster of the week like kind of like and it had, you know, an arc that would be addressed every couple episodes just like Supernatural does, or that
Yeah.
would be like peppered into each episode and then accumulate at the culminate at the end of the season. It's really good. It's really good. She's just a teenage girl that wants to live normally, but she has to fight vampires and other
So,
beings of evil.
so, okay, I think what happened is I don't think when I was younger I watched Buffy because I was watching Charmed.
Mm.
Are those are different,
Yeah,
right? They're
they're
not
not
similar
the
at
same.
all.
Well, they're like both supernatural 90s TV shows.
Okay. I don't know how old the like sisters were in Charmed,
I
but
didn't
I
watch
do
Charmed.
know the you did not? Or you
Mm-mm.
did? Oh,
No.
okay. Well, I know the intro plays on our playlist at work, and I'm like, I'm the only one that knows. I bet I'm the only one that knows. This is the Charmed
It's
theme
like
song.
it's like that. That reminds me of that meme where it's like two panels and it's like a guy at a party and there's people dancing and he's like, "No one knows that I know that this is the Charmed theme song." And like everyone's dancing and they're like, "Yeah, we do. You talk about it all the time."
I just think it every time, like, oh, it's like Charmed. Watching it, listening to it. I don't know. It was good. I think like I know like we just like I think it was me and my dad would watch it, so that's just what I would watch. I don't know, and then that's it. I don't even know when I finished. I don't even know if I finished the show. I just know I watched it a lot, and yeah, it was just interesting. So I think I just that's what I was doing. I was watching Charmed over Buffy, I guess.
Rookie mistake.
Kind of kind of like how I would watch Pokemon and not Digimon, like that. But now that that's the same.
They came
It's its
on
own
right
thing.
after each other on the same channel, didn't they?
What Digimon and Pokemon?
Yeah, weren't they both on WB?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
What, like Digimon would come on and you'd be like, "No!" and turn it off?
No, I would just okay. I like would go between Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel. I don't know. I had like things where I would watch like two shows at the same time. Like I'd be like, oh, gotta watch this now. While this is on a commercial break, okay, I'm gonna go over to this show.
Wow.
Not
A
all the
real
time,
channel surfer.
a little bit, and then I would record the Halloween episodes that would play
Oh,
on,
that's
on our
cute.
VCR.
That's
Yeah,
cute.
yeah.
My mom, when my brother was a kid, she would record episodes of He-Man for him because he would be at school. And she would sit there for the whole episode, pause the recording when the commercials started, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
start
yeah.
it again so there were no commercials on the VHS. This was so sweet. That was very sweet.
I would do that. I would feel so like it was so cool at the time to be like, oh, I'm gonna like time it. Cause I think I would watch the Halloween episode, but I want to like would save it, so I would record it while I was watching it, and so I could do the whole pausing thing. And like the fact I don't even know if I could do that now. I think I'd have to relearn how to do it. But the fact that little me could do it, I'm like,
So
go,
cute.
you go, baby perps, you
Yeah.
go.
My mom would also do that for like all of the Halloween special movies on Disney Channel that I love.
Yes,
Like I know
yes.
that I had Halloween Town 1 and 2 on VHS because my mom recorded it. I know that I had Don't Look Under the Bed on VHS because my mom recorded it.
Oh,
And
I love
this
that one.
really obscure one that no one ever seems to know about is called The Bride of Boogedy. And it was like
Hmm.
it's really old. And it used to like, it was actually kind of scary for Disney Channel, I think. But
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
good. It's like this, they move into like a haunted house and like a haunted town. And the ghost of Boogedy like is looking for his bride and the daughter of the house looks like his wife before he died and he like wants to marry or he thinks that she's Maid Marian. It's really good.
So kind of like the Haunted Mansion, but not.
Maybe I've never watched The Haunted Mansion actually. Yeah. I've only been on the ride 3 times in my whole life, so.
Okay, I would say it's pretty good. I know they came out with a sequel. The
The
sequel's
Eddie Murphy
okay.
one?
Yeah. Yeah. I know they made the second one more relatable, I think, to the ride than the first one. The first one was like its own thing, but I remember every time this freaking butler showed up because I saw it in theaters initially, and every time the butler would show up, it'd be a flash of lightning, and he would like show up right when like the flash of lightning happened and the thunder, and I would get jump scared every single time because it was scary. He was just this old man. He was like, ah! I don't know. That was at the end. He did that sound at the end, but
yeah, that sounds
he
scary.
he didn't do it every time he showed up in the movie. Like, here I am.
You should. It's me, the butler. I told you guys it was the musical episode. I wasn't kidding.
I was like, this tracks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool though that your mom would do that for you guys.
It's nice of her.
That's really nice. I don't know if my mom did.
And you know what? Guess what? This episode's coming out right before Mother's Day.
Ayo.
If you're listening to this on Friday, Mother's Day is on Sunday. So if you have a mom that isn't abusive or terrible, give her a call. Get her a card. Make her a card. Can't afford a card? You got paper at home. Don't lie to me. I don't care if you're 34 years old. Your mom will probably still appreciate a handmade card.
Yeah. Or like some kind of mother figure, you know?
Mother figure? Yeah. And if not, Perp and I'll be your moms and you can just send us money.
I was gonna suggest a popcorn necklace for some reason in there. I was like, you can make them a necklace of popcorn.
Interesting. That's a
it's me just thinking of my mom's popcorn maker that I got her that I'm weirdly obsessed with.
Why don't you just get a popcorn maker of your own?
That's what, someone said that to me, and it was like $12, and then it would be, I asked Big Snacks, I was like,
Perp, do you have a wish list? You should have a wish list and just put a popcorn maker on it. Someone will buy it for you.
I'll add it to my air fryer list that I have. Oh, gosh. Yeah, no, I should.
You should. It'll be good for you.
I like popcorn makers, but I asked Big Snacks about it. I was like, should we get one? And he was like, no. I'm like, why not?
Honestly,
where are we gonna put it? And I'm like,
sounds
fair.
like Big Snacks is just not fun.
He is fun.
He is fun. He is
fun.
I swear, he just won't let me get a popcorn maker. No, he's fine. Hi, Big Snack. Sorry, you're fun. I'm just teasing.
He doesn't want. It's okay. It's all good. He doesn't want a popcorn maker or an air fryer, but because both of those are.
No, you lost me. You lost me. You lost me at. What do you mean you don't want an air fryer?
Well, I think right now we're just using a grill.
You need to take him.
What?
To Best Friendo's house.
Okay.
And show him the air fryer. He just doesn't understand. If he understood the air fryer, he would want one. I firmly believe that.
I mean, it'd be a way around the oven. Because our oven still doesn't work. But you know what? We're doing okay. Because I think I'm obsessed with grilling.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff to grill.
I've seen you. You're a grill master now.
I'm not. But I did learn that the right side of the grill burns stuff compared to the middle and the left. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to keep an eye on that right side of the grill.
Can I tell you? Well, so you're using a propane grill, right?
Correcto.
Okay. So I use a charcoal grill. And
right.
The way I set it up is I put like basically the most amount of coal on one end and then I slowly distribute it out to the rest. So when I'm just cooking stuff, I kind of leave it in the middle so it gets to the right internal temperature. And then when I'm ready to do the grill marks and sear them, I move them to the hottest part of the grill because then it'll sear on the grill. And then once I get the sear on both sides, I move it to the far other side where it's just like my warming side of the grill. And that's when I put like the cheese on the burgers or like whatever seasoning I'm going to put on there. And then I just close it and like let it like smoke and get cheesy and melty.
Oh. See, okay, because
the charcoal grill has a crank on it, so if you need more heat, you can raise the coals up higher to the grill slot, so it gets hotter. It's really fun. I love grilling with charcoal. It's like science.
I remember you mentioned it one of the episodes that we did where you're like, I just really like the whole process. And I'm like, this just sounds so cute.
Yeah.
Tiff sounds so cute.
I'm excited for a grill season. I might grill for Mother's Day. I might do some outside food for Mother's Day. Some corn on the cob on the grill. So good. Ooh. It's my favorite thing is corn on the cob on the grill.
I did sweet potatoes yesterday. I grabbed them, I diced them up, put them in, I put some oil on them, and then I did salt and pepper, and then I don't know if you're familiar with the seasoning Slap Your Mama, but it's basically a Cajun seasoning.
I have it. Yeah.
So I just think it's great. I've bought it originally because I thought it sounded funny, but I was like, I'm gonna try it out. And we did it a lot. Like we always use it on like sweet potatoes, French fries. I think that's it, but mostly sweet potatoes. And I put that on there, and then I like wrapped it all up, put it on the grill for like 30-ish minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and oh, girl, when I freaking like took it out, brought it back inside, opened it, and like the steam came out, I was like, it was just magical. That's all.
If I was still a meat eater, I really would love to do like lobster tails on the grill.
I've never had a lobster tail in my life. I don't even have lobster before.
You've never had lobster?
No.
You know
Like I've had
what?
those like lobster rolls, but that's it.
Okay, well,
You
there's
know what I mean?
lobster and lobster rolls.
Okay, so I've had that, but that's not like an actual lobster, you know?
I now obviously I find the cooking of crustaceans to be inhumane because you have to boil them alive and
Yep.
they literally scream. People tried to tell me when I was a kid that it was just like the steam getting out from like their shell and stuff. I don't think
Yeah.
so. I think they're in severe pain. Those those animals didn't want to die.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
But
actually.
my dad would get like whole lobsters when we
Oh.
lived in Woodhaven and like, you know, he would just make them at home. He would put them on the floor before cooking them, like, and let them like terrorize us.
What?
Oh,
What?
well, I guess I'm trauma dumping.
I was like,
Well, I think he left the rubber bands on the claws though, because they put rubber bands on the claws so people don't get hurt.
Yeah. They're usually colored too, I think. I don't know what the
What do you
colors mean,
mean?
but I
Oh,
don't, aren't they usually
I
like a
don't,
different color?
I don't know. The lobster or the rubber bands?
The rubber bands.
I just know they're like a thick rubber band. They're not like the
Yeah.
kind you buy at the store. You know what's crazy? I have never used a rubber band in my adult life.
How?
I don't know. I've just never had to. I mean, other than like the hair ties. I guess that's a rubber band, right? Not like
Oh,
a
you.
like an like for specifically for. I know I have put a rubber band in my hair before as a kid. Didn't understand the what I was doing. Um,
Same.
yeah, that was a learning experience for me.
Yeah, it hurts. It
Don't put
hurts.
rubber bands in your hairs. Okay, we haven't talked about anything that we've been watching. We went. I
It's
don't.
okay. It's
Where
okay.
are we? This is a side.
That's
This is a side. Yeah.
I can tell you what I've been doing.
Yeah.
If
Please.
that's for yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So far, well, I had for drinking. I'll go down my little list of stuff before the glimmers. But I'm drinking peach fresca in case anyone was curious.
Show the.
I
Show
have
the. We're not sponsored, but show the can.
show the can.
Look at that. She's gorgeous. Trans rights.
Oh yeah, kind of. Oh, it's like orangey, but
Oh well, it
yeah.
looks pink, so it's trans rights.
That's right.
Trans rights are left hooks.
Let's see. Girl, can I tell you? I was like, okay, I have to tell you. I had to look up what left hook meant because I didn't understand, and I was like, is this like a Dead by Daylight thing? That's where my brain went. I was like, what is that? I was like, wait, because, okay, to be fair, do you blame me? Because I was thinking of you and Hook, and then I was like, oh, it must be a Dead by Daylight reference. And then I looked up, like, it literally just means they're gonna knock him out. And I'm like, but I didn't want to see him. Like, I didn't know what was going on. So I was like, I'll just look it up silently. Because Tiffany's really excited about it. So I was like, I'll just look it up quietly. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I feel in the loop now. I feel included. But the fact that I had to look that up at all, I just wanted to be included. That's all. That's okay. Yeah.
Nice. Fresca.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have that shirt yet, right?
No, I
The
just
shirt didn't
ordered
come
it
yet?
like on Friday.
Okay. So it'll be a minute.
Hmm.
Let's see what else. I had coffee already today. I haven't been having iced coffee, which I guess it's not that time yet. 'Cause I usually switch from hot coffee to iced coffee at some point,
Yeah,
but
with the
it hasn't been
season.
that time. Yeah, but it hasn't been. It's been kind of like
Do you buy it in the bottle?
no. I just put ice cubes in a glass and pour coffee over it and add some cream and stuff.
Okay. I was gonna say I think it's a scam when they sell it in the bottle.
It tastes really artificial to me, And I
Yeah.
think that's usually why, like, if I'm like in like I don't know, if I'm in a rut or whatever where I'm like, oh, I need like an extra, not extra, but I didn't have coffee that day, I will buy like those glass bottles, but I don't go out of my way for them.
Oh, no, like at the store you
What?
can buy like a big jug of cold brew.
Oh, my mom buys that. No, I
That's
never get that.
sometimes that's what like I buy the one from what is it? The Cafe Bustelo one.
Yeah, yep.
That's the one I get. It's pretty good.
Oh,
That stuff is okay. And I
is
get it
Cafe Bustelo,
unsweetened.
is that like the yellow?
Yeah, it's like the espresso coffee.
Yeah.
That'll get you rip roared and ready to go. That one will give you
Oh,
heart palpitations.
I don't need help at heart. I don't need hat palpitations.
Was that a good sound? Did you guys like
That
that
was
one?
that was like that was up there, man. That was like
Oh,
oh my
that's my
gosh.
old man voice.
Yeah, just make that a channel routine for stream next time. Just, just hearing
Old
it.
man.
Yeah.
You sound like
Yeah.
Bill
Bill, which Bill who?
from Dead by Daylight.
Oh, that Bill. Oh, I miss him. I switched over to Lara Croft. I bought a DBD character
I'm really proud
because
of
I
you.
don't know. I thought it was great, and now we're all girl power.
We are,
Mimi and
yeah,
Riku, girl power, girl power. Yeah,
girl power in. It was really fun to
that
play
was
Repo with everyone.
that was really fun. I did enjoy
I'm,
that.
I'm
I
glad.
died a lot. I died
Yeah.
like the most I've ever died before.
Well, I was sabotaging you at some points, like when I used you as a cup on the prison bars.
Is
It's
that
like
right? And oh, what monster was it? Was it the laser guy
it was the
or the
old
shotgun
man.
guy?
Yeah, it was
Oh
the
yeah,
old
yeah,
blind
yeah,
man.
yeah. And I was like, so, but I didn't make a sound. I don't think. I don't know how he found me, unless because you were just moving me, and so then
Maybe
he
it's
was
because
like,
I was
oh,
like, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, because you
I
don't
think
make a
it's because we
sound. I
were
don't think
laughing.
probably because
We
you're
were
like hee hee
laughing.
hee 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 hee. Oh yeah, sorry. For those that don't haven't played Repo, there's a shotgun guy or old man with a shotgun, and if he hears you,
Yeah, he's blind, but if he hears you, he'll shoot you with a shot, and he's a good shot. He's he's got them that daredevil hearing.
I know I was like, what am I trying to say? Distinct hearing, strong hearing. I was trying to say strong and
The
distinct at
ears
the
are
same
strong
time.
with that one.
Strong hearing. Oh gosh. Let's see, what else? What else? What else? Oh, so I decided to kind of go over some snacks I tried this week, which
Oh,
were
yeah.
mini Funyuns, were one
Mini
of them.
mini Funyuns?
Yeah, have you not noticed that a lot of like brands have been trying to make things smaller
You know why?
because they're gonna why?
Probably
Why?
because um tariffs are gonna hit and make everything really hard to get.
No, I mean like so not even like packaging. I just mean like the product itself is smaller.
Interesting.
Yeah, so mini Funyuns that came in, like a Pringles can.
Oh
Now they're made by
yeah.
Pringles. And they're very I like Funyuns in general, but they're just like, I don't know, easier to I don't know, I can eat them. I can put it in my cup holder in my car and just eat them.
Yeah.
Um do you eat in your car?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't like crumbs in my car and I don't like
Okay.
bugs in my car.
Okay.
I
I
have
don't
a
have bugs in my car.
I have an
Just sorry.
extremely clean car.
Yeah. You did just clean it not that long ago.
Clean it like every other week.
Wow, you have like a schedule.
I liked a clean car. I used to have a really messy car. Like I used to have like a hoarder car. Like
Okay.
all sorts of shit. I used to smoke in my car, like smoke cigarettes in my car. Like so my car
Dang.
was like ashy and like just gross, smelled disgusting. And then when I got my new car,
Mm-hmm.
I bought it brand new, paid off, done, no
Ayo.
payments.
Whoop whoop.
And I said I'm gonna quit smoking and I'm not gonna eat in my car. And sometimes I do like I'll have a snack in my car. Once in
Mm-hmm.
like when Troy and I carpool, we'll stop and get like we get these little bags of buffalo wing pretzels. They're just like
Mm-hmm.
pretzels dusted in like buffalo
Yeah.
like dust and a slushie. That's our like after work snack that we get together.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Aw. Well, what was it? I know when I got this car, best friendo and I, she was really hungry, and it was her first time. Well, she was with me when I first got it. To be fair, she was like my Samwise to, or she was Samwise and I was Frodo, and she was helping me because I was all stressed out because my car died, all in like a Friday, so all the car places, and she had to help me because I was really hangry and stressed out, and she was just like, "Come on, I'm gonna help you," and I was like, yeah, it was a whole day. We had to like drive a loaner car that was terrible, and she drove it because her mom has like the same type. It was a very long weekend. It was a very long Friday. Or no, it was a very long Saturday. Yeah, there we go.
But
Anyway,
but you prevailed.
I did. I did prevail, but the whole point of that story was to tell you that she had these like plantain like chips, and she stopped because she opened the bag, and then she looked at me and was like, "Can I eat in your car? Because I just got it." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't care." She drops a chip. I think she handed me a chip because I was gonna try one because I never had a plantain before, and she was just like handing it to me, and then she dropped it or something, and then it ended up on the mat below me, which are like plastic or rubber or whatever,
Yeah.
and it broke, and it just, and I was like looking at her like, way to dirty up this brand new vehicle.
Literally.
But she was like, "I'm sorry," and I was like, "Oh, I don't care. It's not a big deal. It's literally just a chip." But I left that chip like be broken down there for a minute.
Maybe it was good luck.
Maybe.
Well, I've used to eat in my old car, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, maybe it's because I parked on the grass, but like I've had like an infestation in my car before, and it's traumatizing. It's
Ugh.
traumatizing. Yeah.
I don't know how that can happen. I've never had bugs in my car. I've had like pine needles from parking underneath like pine trees. Um,
Ants
yeah,
sometimes
I
get
don't
in my
know.
car if I park under the wrong tree.
Oh,
Yeah, like
I've
because they
literally
fall
never
out of
had
the
that
tree and they
happen.
get in the car. I don't know. It's really a nightmare situation.
Okay, all right. I usually will drop something down the crack, between like the driver's side seat and then the
And the
console
center
right
console,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the crack of doom right there. My keys
Yeah.
fall down there, I get immediately in a bad mood. I'm like,
And I gotta put my fat hand down there and fish
I
it out.
know. Oh, see, I just move the seat up and then I just pick it up from behind
Oh,
the seat. I know, but sometimes I do, and I'll get all mad about it. But I know I'm gonna get mad about it, so I do like I go shortcut.
fun.
Um, yeah,
I looked up these mini Funyuns because I wanted to see how
yeah,
many they were. They're very
yeah.
small,
They
but
are.
this picture here has someone putting it in their soup, and I think that sounds really good. Like in a tomato
Hmm.
soup, a little crunch of
Oh,
an
and it's okay.
onion. That sounds
Yeah,
nice.
that's not bad. They're actually coming out with different flavors.
I see that they have
Now
a
Funyuns.
hot one.
Yeah, they
Like
have
this,
hot ones. They have a sour cream and onion one, which I'm kind of like, it's already oniony.
I see a
And then they have a
ramen flavored
steakhouse
one.
onion, a ramen flavored one. Oh, we don't
Yeah,
have that here.
they have a Maruchan hot spicy chicken flavor one.
Ooh,
I feel like
that
that
sounds
would be up
good.
your aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not an alley, an aisle. I get it because I'm in a grocery store.
because you're in a grocery store. You made the joke before
And
I knew that I made the
and
joke.
I'm gonna pay for the groceries. Don't worry.
Stop!
I'm sorry. What else have I tried? Let's see. So yeah, because they have mini Funyuns, they have mini Skittles now, they have mini cereal, and then they have
Mini
um
Skittles? They're already
yeah,
small enough.
and now they're freeze drying them too. That's a
I
whole
have
thing too.
seen
They're freeze
that.
drying everything. Yeah,
Well,
I don't get it.
that trend started on TikTok, like freeze drying stuff.
Oh, see,
And
I
you
don't know
could
what's
like,
going on TikTok
well,
anymore.
I mean, me neither. This was years ago. I literally don't even open TikTok. It's on my phone. I don't open it. I'm just paranoid to delete it because there are videos that I want to be able to go back and look at that I've made.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, I know some people who deleted the app couldn't re-download it after the pretend ban that was going on.
I mean, I still have my account, so I can still access the like TikTok on here if I
Okay.
wanted to, like look it up, and then you can still access your account. You don't deactivate your account, so you still have all your stuff. It's just you can't access it through your phone. That's all.
Well, I'm
That's it.
surprised we can access it on our internet and not on our phones because you would think that if it was banned like that.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing was weird to me, and that's why I was trying to download everything really quickly, and then I was like, oh well, I guess I tried my best, and then it's all still there. So that's it. Um, let's see. So yeah, mini Funyuns. I also tried a sip because it has caffeine in it, so I'm very careful about that stuff. Liquid Death came out with a blueberry tea. All their teas are
Ooh.
caffeinated,
Yeah.
and their cans are now, instead of like being like
Tall boys.
this big, yeah, now they're like this big.
And they're
Yeah,
probably the same price.
I don't know. I know they come in a 4-pack, but I got it more for big snacks, and then I wanted to try it, and it was really good. It's very fragrant compared to the taste.
Okay. I
And
like
then what
Liquid
else?
Death.
Yeah, Liquid Death's great. I really like it. I had an orange one yesterday. I had to make sure the can wasn't still there because I set it over there after stream. Because I went to Five Below yesterday and they have Liquid Death flavors and mm,
Man, I haven't been to a Five Below in a while.
I had to go
I
there
always
to
buy
get.
shit I don't need when I go there.
I mean, I'm not saying I didn't do that yesterday.
Problem is, a bitch loves a blind bag.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of those there.
I know, so I can't go in. Same
Well,
thing
I
with
thought they
that
would have had.
that Miniso store, like that has all the imported Japanese stuff.
Oh yeah.
Can't go in there. Too many blind bags, too many blind boxes. I get anxious. I need to buy it. I need to buy
Well, I do know at Five Below, if you do look at the blind bags, there is definitely, if not one, you're gonna find. Well, yeah, I think you're gonna find one where someone just like went through them all and like looked to see what was in there. And then you're
It's
like, wait,
all.
what's this? And you're like, oh, they're gonna think it was me, and so you don't want to touch it because you don't want to look like the person that checked the blind bag first. That's it. They didn't have any Agretzko stuff though. That's what I was looking for yesterday because I was like, oh, usually they have some kind of Agretzko thing, but
Love a
they didn't.
Gretzico.
I know. Ugh. But I did get a Bean Boozle thing because I did want to get that, and that's the only place that has it in my area. So I went there. I tried one on stream yesterday. One was dead fish. That was my first one, and
The
the other one
grossest
was a
one.
banana flavor. It was
Dead fish is disgusting. Well, dead fish and the dishwater.
dishwater. Okay, I haven't had that one yet.
Oh,
I know
well.
there's a barf one.
The barf one is not the worst one. It's pretty
No,
bad, but it's not. Did you? Okay, can we talk about what the bag of Bean Boozles smells like?
the bag.
Like,
Does it smell bad? I just have like this container.
yeah, when you open the container, doesn't it smell crazy?
Also, I didn't read the instructions on how to open this, so here I am like, how do you do this? I don't understand.
Oh, it only distributes a random one.
Yeah, so but it actually takes out two, and I'm trying to like fix it, but I can like open it.
Okay, so it's
I'll
a little
smell it.
different.
I'll
I
smell
used to
it.
have mine was like a big tin, and like
I
they
think
were
I
all
got a
mixed in
whiff.
there together.
I think I got a whiff of it. I think. Unless that's just what I'm. Unless I don't know. It smells weird. Not good weird, but not bad. Like kind of smells like coffee. Maybe it's with my hands. Nope, it's not. Why does it smell like that?
Because
Okay.
it's all those weird flavors all mixed together.
It kind of smells like if coffee came with
Was
a
rotting.
foot scented thing. Like it smells like
It's
feet.
it's foot coffee.
Yeah, that's what it smells like. Foot coffee.
Foot coffee.
That's weird. Also, coffee. Is there a coffee? There's probably not even a coffee flavor in this. Why does it smell like coffee though? I don't know. Ooh, old Band-Aid. Ooh, liver and onions. Okay. Oh, it's probably the cappuccino I'm smelling. Maybe I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the cappuccino.
I don't know. That's strong though.
What's your favorite
Yeah,
type of like regular jelly bean flavor?
tutti frutti.
Fruity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's my favorite.
I'm I'm a marshmallow girl.
Ooh,
I like
that's
the
good.
marshmallow ones, but also I'm one of the weirdos that really love the buttered popcorn.
I mean, that's okay.
I mean, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I don't
Jelly
remember.
beans jelly beans aren't vegan though, so I don't eat them anymore.
Oh, they're not.
Except the Starburst ones. I believe the Starburst ones are vegan.
What's in them that makes them not vegan?
Gelatin.
Oh, and gelatin is what?
Horse hooves.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Or sometimes pig's hooves. It's hooves. It's made from hooves.
Hooves.
Clearly it
The hooves.
behooves you.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, is that how you
Um,
use that word?
I have no idea, girl. Don't ask me how I use. I use the wrong things for the wrong stuff.
Oh,
I don't even
it
know.
behooves me that something is necessary, appropriate, or in one's best interest, so it does not behoove you.
Have you been behooved? Have you been behooved today? Hoovular. I don't know. I don't know, girl.
Cool. So the
Let's
Funyuns you had
see.
as a snack, what other snacks have you eaten? Wait,
Butterbeer popcorn and
did you
what?
get to
What?
have a plantain chip? Like one that didn't break, or did you just call it quits?
Yeah, I had one that didn't break.
Did you
Yeah.
like it?
I don't remember,
They're kind
but
of
probably.
they're like a weird banana-y thing.
Okay, I know. I was trying to remember. I'm like, I know I had a plantain, but I don't remember what a plantain tastes like. You're
Plantains are
good.
fucking good.
She got it from Aldi though.
Not the
That's where the chips
chips,
came from.
but like
Yeah,
real plantains,
yeah,
like
yeah.
with like those are. I might get some of those. I'm
You're
making
welcome.
Puerto Rican rice this week, so I think it'll go really well with that.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Would you use it for like dipping?
No, just on the side.
Okay.
Because it's not a chip. It's like a big soft banana that you
Why do
cook
I keep
until it's
thinking you're talking about a
caramelized.
chip?
Because you
I'm
don't
like,
listen to
wait.
what I say. You never listen
I
to me.
listen. I was picturing chips, and I was picturing scooping the rice with the chip.
Honestly, that sounds really good too.
See, so I'm just helping. That's all. Mm. Um. Yeah. What was the other? Butterbeer popcorn and queso brats is also what I've had this week.
The brats were broughton. I saw you post those. They do look
Yeah.
like a bunch of soft dicks, though, when they're all in a
I
pile
was like, do I
together.
post this? It's gonna get reported. Nah. I was like, well,
They look like a bunch of like chodes, like little like half chubs kind of
I
thing.
mean,
They
just a
look
little bit.
they're like a little half
Some of them are
mast.
burnt. Some of them were burnt, but you couldn't tell.
Hey, we're all different. We're all different.
That's true. That's true. Um, but yeah, and there was a big bulk bag of popcorn at my job, and I was like, "What's that?" And then I saw it the next day on top of our fridge, and then I was like, "Okay, hold on. I actually, I gotta talk about this real quick." So in my break room at my job, usually if a snack is yours, you would put it in your locker or put it in the fridge. Like no one's just gonna like have whatever. Everyone has their own stuff. We don't have to worry about other people eating other things. If you put a big bag of popcorn on top of the fridge, I'm going to assume that's fair game because it's out in the open. And so I saw that my coworker brought that in and I was like, oh, that's probably for somebody because we do have someone that is really into Harry Potter right now or always has been. She's reading one of the books. I know that. And
Jesus, give it up. Give up
they're
Harry Potter. Millennials, it's okay. You
okay.
don't even get me started on J.K. fucking Rowling
I
right
know.
now.
I know, girl. I know.
I hate
I
that bitch.
know.
If I ever see that bitch, it's on site. J.K.
I
Rowling,
believe you.
don't come see me.
I was
I'm
like,
telling
don't
you
listen
right
to this
now, girl.
podcast.
J.K. Rowling is definitely listening right now. I know you're
I
listening,
knew it.
bitch.
I
I
knew
know you're listening. J.K. Rowling, if you're listening right now, it's on fucking site if I ever see you. So don't come here.
How would she feel safe walking anywhere at this point?
Because she's rich.
So? Well, she doesn't
Money.
have security with her. She
How do
doesn't
you
have an
know?
escort.
How
I
do you
don't.
know? I don't.
But, but
Just
maybe she
assuming.
doesn't. She doesn't seem like the type that would. But maybe she should, for her own
I just
safety.
think it would feel really good to punch her directly in the jaw.
Left hook. Maybe.
Yeah, I'd probably go right though, because
Okay,
that's my
right hook.
power.
Wait, then why don't you find one that says right hook? Why has it got to be left? Why not? What?
Because that doesn't sound good as a slogan.
Oh! I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
All right, that's the end of the episode, guys. Thanks for listening.
Right and left. Give him the old 1-2.
All right. Great.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, but sorry, my whole thing with the popcorn was just that I welcomed myself to it, and then I asked best friend, I was like, "Hey, whose popcorn is this?" Because it's on top of the fridge, and I was like, "Can I have some?" And after I asked her, I was like, "I'm gonna try just like 3 bites." I was like, it's basically what you would expect, butterscotch popcorn, kind of like a caramel corn consistency. And then she told me that like, "Oh yeah, that's one of our coworkers," and she said she was gonna snack on it, and I'm like, "So you put it on top of the fridge where anyone can have it?" So, I don't know.
Yeah, I bring all my own stuff to work.
Well, me too. But the fact that I thought she'd take it home, but she left it on top of the fridge,
Maybe she
which
knows
to
that if she
me,
takes it at home, she'll get home from work and she'll just sit on the couch and eat the whole bag.
maybe.
But at work, she doesn't have like a lot of time to sit and snack. So she's like, oh, now I just have like
Now it's just gonna sit up there
until it goes stale, and then you're gonna be mad that you couldn't have any more popcorn.
I'm
Because
gonna be
everyone knows
like,
Perp fucking loves popcorn.
I do. That's why I want a popcorn maker. But I don't know. I'm just saying. So like, it's different. It's not like it was like in its own encased thing. It's a big ass. It's like a bulk size bag of popcorn.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have like bags, like individual bags in it. It's literally just popcorn in the bag. So I'm like, just gonna have some, and then I'm like, is it her? Like, but her name's not on it. So I'm like, is it fair game? Let me
Why
know.
don't you just ask the actual coworker who it belongs to?
I will. I will. But I don't know if it belongs to her. I was like, why is this here? I thought she'd take it home. But you make a good point.
Yeah, typically the best thing to do in a situation is just ask.
That's true. I will ask her tomorrow. Be
Hey, I
like,
hate
hey,
to tell you guys this, 90% of miscommunications, they can be solved by communicating.
that's true.
Hard truths here on the Tell Us Something Good podcast.
Hard truth. Always communicate. If you're confused, just ask the person a question and be like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm confused.
Yeah.
It helps. I'm glad. Let's see. Oh, I finished Love on the Spectrum. That also happened.
Oh, I want you to be my boyfriend forever. I love Abby.
Spoilers. Spoilers, Tiff. Spoilers.
Oh, it's everywhere now.
Oh,
If you didn't finish it by now, it's been spoiled.
Spoiled. It was good. I didn't cry or anything, but it was.
Oh, I cried during the boyfriend forever, but I
do.
was suffering PMDD apparently at the time, so.
Well, I do want to say I did notice the last episode. This is definitely a spoiler for anybody at all.
Hey,
so sorry.
Yeah, spoiler alert for Love on the Spectrum season 3 if you haven't seen it yet. Skip ahead.
Yo. Because I got you and my coworker confused because she was watching it too, and I thought she finished it, but you told me you finished it. So I was like, hey, isn't it funny that? And she goes, I haven't finished watching it. And I was like, never mind. And I was like, dang, it was Tiff.
Tell me.
So what I thought is, do you find it kind of interesting that the last episode everyone kissed? Like everyone kissed, right? In the last episode of season 3.
You know what they probably did is they probably just edited it that way.
Oh yeah, no. I gathered, but I was like, huh.
Oh my god, Connor's first kiss.
Connor.
Cute.
Connor. Which one's Connor?
They with the rain and the umbrella.
Yes. I get Connor and Tanner confused somehow. I don't know how, but Connor.
They're good friends. You know, they hang out a lot.
Connor and Tanner do?
Yeah, I just saw a vlog from when they went to Universal Studios together. It was really cute.
Oh, I didn't know they went together. Oh,
yeah,
I knew you told me
their families went
Tanner
together.
did.
Connor did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really cute. And they made a bunch of TikToks like about it. It was really cute. You should go look at their Instagrams and see the reels.
I will. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, because when Georgie, I love Georgie's personality. First off, Georgie is so cute.
She really is a demigoddess.
I like her little jokes that she makes, and he's like all nervous, and she goes, "It's okay, like it's okay," and I'm like, that's how I feel. And James found somebody.
She's cute.
Hell yeah, she is.
She's cute. They're still together. I follow her on Instagram too now.
Oh, what's her name? Shelly.
Shelly.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I like Shelly.
And the dad making the fire and the smoke's going everywhere. And
James is so upset with it.
He's so mad.
At his birthday party where he just went off about how contraception is just as much of a male's responsibility as a woman's. And I'm like, if he gets it, why can't y'all? If he gets it, why can't y'all?
I was looking at Shelly's face the whole time, like, how's she feeling right now?
Awkward. For sure awkward.
She was just like...
He wrote a song for her too, by the way. Called, like, Death Metal Queen or something like that.
Wait, I know, I saw a thing about it, but I might have heard a snippet.
It's cute.
Did you share it?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I actually listened to it or not. But I'll have to. I think I just read a thing about it, probably. Like a headline about it or something, but... Oh, Death Metal Queen, I love that. And then Tanner being... I forgot what her name is with Tanner. I don't remember. But they were cute, too. And, was it Pari, right?
I don't know if he just looks really young, but she looked a lot older than him.
No, yeah, I agree.
And I was like, what do you, why can't you guys hook up Tanner with, come on, come on, guys.
um, and then what was the girl? The girl with the guy. Oh my gosh, with the cowboy hat. Those two.
Uh, oh, Maddie and Tyler. Is it Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh, girl, I love them.
They were cute. I love her smile. Like her smile, she's so cute. And they were not that like smoochy before. And then they got all smoochy and they look at the parents and they're like, how you feel about all that kissing?
That was crazy. What?
Like they were
You guys are tongue down each other's throats in the kitchen in front of everybody. That is so crazy to me.
It
What
was crazy.
are you guys doing? That was I love them though. I also follow Madison. Oh my God, I love her. She's probably my favorite.
Oh,
She
what
also
was it?
lives
Oh,
not that far from me. Like I feel like we could be friends and hang out and watch Disney movies and make bracelets together. That would be like my dream day.
I love her bracelets. Like I absolutely just love her bracelets and her rings that she has. I'm like, I just love that whole look she's got going on.
She's you know who would hate Madison? Coco
Who?
Chanel.
Why?
Because Coco Chanel's like, well, first of all, fuck Coco Chanel because she's a Nazi. But
Okay.
but Coco
It's
Chanel
like,
has like this famous quote that's like about not over accessorizing. Like, look in the mirror and take off one accessory. So Coco Chanel is not about the over accessorizing. But
oh, oh, they call that over accessorizing. I gotcha. Hmm. Well, I like it.
the girl has
I'm a big
25
fan.
bracelets on each wrist. That's
Good for her.
fine.
It's a look.
For
It's her.
me,
It's her look.
for me, it's a sensory nightmare. For her, it's a look. Whatever she wants.
Oh no. Oh, okay. So when I was in high school, I actually would wear like a shit ton of bracelets
Yeah.
and necklaces. Wait for it. So I would wear all these things. Would I take them off in the shower? No. And I'm kind of over here like, why did I leave those on? I don't know. Don't ask me.
I
So
don't
my
even leave
necklaces
my
get all
engagement
rusty.
ring on in the shower.
Oh, that's good because I probably should have taken care of everything. I even had like a locket with like a picture in it. Um, just kept that all on. I had like a lock necklace like with a chain, and then we couldn't get the lock off because it like just rusted, and so I had to like
Bolt
somehow
cut it.
get it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a whole. I don't know how we got it off. We didn't do that. I don't know what we did. Something, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like what am I doing? But oh well, I digress. So yeah, Love on the Spectrum, really good, really cute. What was the thing? Oh, Tyler, when he asked, like, he goes, hey, I gotta talk to your parents, in
I was
private.
like, no.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening?
I was like,
What's
it
going
is
on?
too soon.
Yeah, yeah. And he's all like, oh, I just want her to go to Universal with us, like, next weekend. And I'm just like, oh, okay, that's fine.
I get it. I'm so excited to go to Universal Studios.
Dude, I think everyone just going to Universal Studios right now?
They just opened up the Dark Universe at Universal
Oh.
Studios and the How to Train Your Dragon section.
Oh.
So, yes,
Okay.
people are going there right now. And they're having a terrible time. Everybody says that well, it's in trial. It's not like technically open. It's like the dry run. So
Okay.
like some of the rides don't work all day because they need to be tested and stuff like that. So and people are mad because I mean you're paying what 100 and something bucks just to be there, and then
Mhm.
food's expensive, it's hot, there's
Mhm.
hundreds and hundreds of people there, probably thousands and thousands of people there really.
Mhm.
I wonder how many people go through an amusement park in a day.
This is how I feel about Costco or Sam's Club or something like those bulk stores. I'm like, it's a recipe for disaster. But, that's kind of how you're making it sound right now. Like they're a recipe for disaster.
On average, Walt Disney World has approximately 159,000 visitors per day across its parks.
Wow.
Universal
See, we have like
Studios
one amusement park.
Universal Studios Hollywood, which is the one in California, is 20 to 40,000 visitors per day. I've actually
Wow.
not been to Universal Studios. Did we go when I was a kid? I think we did because I remember riding the ET ride and it being like, how are we on this bike in the air right now? Because like
Wow.
good with that movie magic. But
No,
I
that makes
only
sense.
as an adult I've only been during Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, see, I've only been to here. We have like one amusement park, and it's called Michigan's Adventure. And I always thought it
Cute.
was called Michigan Adventures, but it's Michigan's Adventure. We have that.
Cute. In New York, we had Six Flags. Well, Six Flags over in New Jersey, but Six Flags.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Great adventure. Six Flags, I don't remember which one it was. That was fun. That was the first place I rode my first big girl roller coaster. And I
Ooh.
cried halfway through, and then I started laughing for the rest of the halfway through, and I was sold. My dad made me get on it. Like, he forced me to get on the ride. I was literally crying while the person was, like, buckling me into the seat. Because it was my first upside down roller coaster, and it was the one where your feet hang, where your legs dangle.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it was Batman the ride.
Mm. Mm.
Um, so that was scary, but I prevailed.
That does sound scary. Yeah, we have at that part. Well, let's see how many. They have one that goes upside down twice, and then that's the corkscrew, and then there's Shivering Timbers, which is like the big Kahuna. I don't know why it's just the biggest one there. And I think after I rode that 14 times in a row, I think I was like, well, that's it.
Was it a
I'm
wooden roller
good.
coaster?
Yeah,
That's why
yeah,
they call it Shiver Me Timbers. Wooden roller
yeah.
coasters are no joke. I actually love them, but they're not everywhere anymore. It's hard to find a, but they're the best. They're the fastest ones.
Yeah, well, there's also that and the Wolverine. I think is my favorite because you go in a tunnel and you see like these lights on the side, but that's it. But someone actually died on Shivering Timbers because they stood up to take a picture.
That's their fault.
So I know, I know it. That was like the first
Oh my
death,
God,
and now I don't have
someone died at Six Flags from the Batman ride, and also their fault. They dropped their hat on the ride and they hopped like the safety fence to go like
yeah.
under where the coaster is and literally beheaded by some girl's foot. Like, imagine being the person on the ride. Imagine being the person on the ride whose foot just
My
decapitated
God.
somebody. That would give I wouldn't be able to leave my house. Like, I would be shell shocked.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I
because you
know.
would like, you'd feel it. But would she actually know what it was? You know, like would she be like, oh,
I'm
that's a
guessing
head?
the blood splatter would give her an idea.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
God, and then probably all the people behind her. I don't even know what that would look like. I don't want to. I couldn't imagine.
Not me picturing it. I do that. I'm a visual person, so I'm like, ooh, gross. That's gross. Also, I don't know. Do you really need the hat that bad? Like, did you really need your hat that bad? Well, now you don't have a head
Now it
to put
doesn't
your
have
hat
anything to
on.
put it on, so sorry, rest in peace. Also, tell us
Yes,
something
R.I.P.
good,
R.I.P.
pod. Talk about
Yay!
decapitation.
Yeah. Oh, there was a show that okay, sorry, I'm like dragging this out, but there was a show that Big Snacks and I are watching. It's an anime. It's a romance anime, so not usually my forte when it comes to stuff. It's called Kowloon Generic Romance. And it just came out on April 5th of this year. And so far, it's like a mystery romance anime. And basically, from what we understand, they're not called, in this world, they're not called doppelgangers or called something else. But basically, it's kind of like there can't be two of you in the same world, if that makes sense. So kind of like how like a time paradox situation, I'd call it. But if you're a person that looks like you is in the same world, one of you just dies in that world. Like you can't both
How do they know
exist.
which one it is?
So far you're following the protagonist, which is this girl, and I forgot her name. But the Kowloon is like, I think I'm saying that right. That's like the place. That's like the city. And I guess you don't know unless like people around you know, but you can also get there's like this like okay, I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself, but basically there's this protagonist girl. She's noticing this her coworker guy is like kind of acting like a little weird with her, but it's also because she looks exactly like his fiance, but they're different people. So like her fiance or his fiance had glasses and like wore different earrings, like looked differently and acted differently. And then this girl who has literally no memory of her past, like she has to she found a picture of like the fiance that looks just like her, and it's just like a whole thing. So I don't know. it's a little weird. The guy's kind of a dick. I'm not super infatuated with him. It's all kind of like a huge mind fuck actually, but it's pretty good so far, and it kind of has like that like 90s anime look to it.
Love that.
So I don't know, but there is this one plastic surgery guy that can basically change your whole look, um, and he's kind of a freak, but it's okay.
Okay.
It's good. It's good if that's like your thing. So it's like a romance mystery drama. And I'm
Cute.
over here just like that guy's a dick. She can do better. He sucks. um but her one friend reminded me of you because her friend is all like mad at the guy because he I think like she likes him, but he's in love with his fiance who looks like her. I know how it sounds. And then the best friend's all like, "You hurt my friend." And so she's just like, "We can do what we want. Get out of here. If she wants to do what she wants, we're gonna do it." And they want him to take him to they want him to take them to a library. And he's like, "I mean," and she goes, "You're gonna do this for us. Let's go. We're gonna do what she wants. She'll get a book if she wants to." Like I'm like, that's Tiff energy right there. Anyway, yep. So Kowloon generic romance. If you want us to check that out, feel free.
Will do. I won't.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're almost 2 hours in here, Tiff. Okay.
I know we're dragging today.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Well,
We need to pick it up.
well, did you have anything you wanted to share from your week?
Um, did I talk about trying to watch Dan to Dan last episode?
No, you tried to watch Don Don Don?
Dan to Dan. Yeah, I got
Don
through
Don Don
got through
Don.
one and a
Yeah.
half episodes.
Uh-huh.
They
How,
talk
how...
about they talk about dicks too much. They talk about dicks way too much. Did not expect all the dick talk. Give me your banana organ. Let me gobble your dong. Like, please. So I've given up on that. But I have been watching an anime called Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah.
It is so good.
It is good.
I'm really taking my time and savoring it because there's only one season. I don't know if there's a second season on the horizon, so I'm enjoying that. This morning I'm literally just drinking a cherry Dr. Pepper Zero.
Okay.
And yeah, I think did I talk about Sinners? No, I didn't talk about
Mm-mm.
Sinners because I saw that after we did the pod. I went to go see Sinners.
Yep. Yep.
Sinners. Okay, cool. I can talk about Sinners. Sinners is an incredible movie. It's kind of like an Oops All Vampires movie. I don't think that's a secret anymore that it's about vampires.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also about like 1920s Jim Crow, which by the way, not that long ago, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Still suffering the effects of Jim Crow, I believe, in America today. So it's pretty prevalent. It's kind of a story to me about like white vampirism and like the culture vultures, and how they feed and steal from like Black American culture.
Mm-hmm.
What really interested me is like there's the Klan, like there's the Ku Klux Klan. They're in it. Um, and so that's a threat to the Black community, obviously, in the movie. But then they introduce the Irish, which the Irish people were also persecuted in early American history, probably still now. I'm not a fucking historian, but to me, like when the vampire turns a person, they get all of their knowledge, and like all the vampires get that person's knowledge and stuff. So like they all have like a hive mind in that way. And there's a scene where they try to turn one of the women, her name's Annie, I think. And she's like a very like spiritual woman. She does like, I don't know if it's like like I don't know the actual name for it, so I don't want to sound ignorant, but she does like magic, like kind of stuff. Uh,
Cool.
and she was about to be turned into a vampire, and she like specifically had someone kill her before she could turn because like to stop the vampires from getting that kind of knowledge. But there's also a scene where the vampire is like, those people are going to come back and kill you guys tomorrow morning, like the clan. Like, you could become vampires with me, and I could save you from all that. And that reminded me of, like, the way white people are, like, only accept, like, people of color, like black people, if they act a certain way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you
Yes.
assimilate to being a vampire, then I can keep
Hmm.
you safe from the other bad white people. And it's just, to me, like, it's commentary on how, like, we only accept people under conditions and not
Hmm.
for, like, for who they are and like what we can get from them, basically. So I think Sinners is great. It's also gorgeous. They talk about eating pussy a lot more than I thought they would in that movie. But that's okay.
But you couldn't
Um,
watch Dawn to Dawn. Okay. No, just kidding.
well, it's not in a fan servicey way. It actually makes sense, you know? They didn't just make an alien that eats dongs in the fucking. Anyway, go see Sinners. I mean, it's a box office hit. It's been out for 2 weeks now. It's gonna surpass Nosferatu, and I think it should. I think it should. I think it's really good. I think it's more fun than Nosferatu was. Although Nosferatu was gorgeous, a beautiful story of how a woman's owning of their own sexuality is seen as gross and ugly. Sinners was great. It was a really good commentary on American history in a way that was digestible and that most white people probably won't think about. So I felt the
Oh,
need to get on here and tell you guys to think a
yeah.
little bit more about your movies that you watch. Other than that, I don't even remember what we ate for dinner like last week. So like my brain is just kind of on half.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's it. Nothing crazy. Go see Sinners. Delicious in Dungeon is great. And I've just been listening to a lot of Chapel Roan.
All right. Chapel
Love
Roan.
her.
Chapel Roan week. Cool.
It's Chapel Roan life.
I did hear her at the birthday party I went to yesterday. 3-year-old birthday party, Chapel Roan.
Hey, Pink Pony Club.
It was Femininomenon. That's
That's
the song that was
insane.
playing. Well, my sister-in-law just had a playlist playing, and so like no one was really there anymore at this point, and I was like, "It's a Femininomenon," because I heard it. I was
Did
like,
you hear
"Oh."
me?
I know. I was like,
I love that
"Hey."
part.
It's great.
Cool. Cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Uh,
What, anything you need to get off your chest before we dive into the positivity of the episode?
I think so. I didn't know if you wanted to go because I went so long about my week.
I have two grumps. Um,
Okay.
One of them is Mass Effect Andromeda. I
Oh,
hate
I'm
this fucking
interested.
game so much.
Oh, I
I
thought you were
hate
having a
this
good attitude
game.
about it.
I'm trying. I'm trying really
Yeah.
hard, and the game is
Yeah.
making it really hard to be positive because it's bad. It's bad. All of like the little side missions are the same. Go find 50 of these things and scan them. Plants, animals, minerals, debris. Just go scan shit. The characters, I can't remember what the name of the new aliens are.
Vetra? Is that one of
That's
them?
that's the name of the Turian on your ship.
Okay, that's all I have. That's it, just Vetra. That's all I know.
Um, that's the name of the Turian on your ship. But the new type of alien species that's in it, the big purple
Oh,
guy,
it's been
Jal,
years.
yeah, as it should be. It should stay that way. Don't play it. It's not worth it.
I was gonna say, should I try? I own it,
It's
but
really not good. And like the character designs are just not good. I don't know how they made a game several years after Mass Effect 3 and it looks worse. I don't know how they managed that, but they did a good job of making it look worse. Also, second grump, I'm out of phone storage. So I'm gonna have to
how'd that
sit.
happen?
Well, I just, all of my vlog footage and stuff, I have to actually, like, I'm at a point now where I actually have to go through and fucking edit shit so I can delete stuff off my phone.
Oh, Jal. I needed a visual. Okay, I
He's the
barely
only
remember this
one.
guy.
He's the only one that's designed well. The rest of the race, they just look dumb. Like, I don't know what it is. So, not a big fan. Those are my only
Okay,
two grumps. I don't have a lot of grumps.
okay. Let's see. My grump is just that I made a mistake at work on Tuesday, and then I like, it was a silly. I basically just overcharged somebody. That's what happened. $32.66. I overcharged. I figured out my mistake the next day, but I overthought about it, and it was the absolute, like, I just had so much anxiety over it because I made a mistake, which I get it. You know, we all make mistakes.
And that's okay to make mistakes.
It is okay. And I did talk to my boss about it the next day. And it was funny because I went back there because she had like a time gap of, she was just sitting back in the break room. No one else was back there, which is what I wanted. So it was perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
I go back there and I'm just like, so I gotta talk to you about something. And I'm like, how do I swear to God, she probably thought I was gonna quit or something. Because I was like, I gotta talk to you about something. And then I'm just like looking down, I'm like, this is exactly what happened. I like listened to every single thing, every single number to a T. Because I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I was like, I have to tell her. So I was like, da 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 da. Yeah. So it's fine. It all worked out. We best friend and I had to do some math on Thursday because we had to figure out like tip stuff, but it's all working out, so it's okay. It's all good. And then this morning, actually speaking of phone stuff, this morning my phone wanted to update at like 5:30 in the morning.
Perfect timing.
And I was like, oh yeah, do it. And now, this is kind of tedious. So my notifications, usually if I want to like look at something, like a preview, I just drag down the top. Right? Yeah. So I can do that. But now, in order to do that, or if I want to turn on my flashlight or whatever, I don't have to drag the upper right corner down. And that's like the quick menu. So I have to look at notifications and then from top down, and then I have to drag the upper right to look at the quick menu if I wanted to do something on there. And I'm like, where before the update, I could just do both. Yeah, so things are a little bit different on my phone right now because it decided it wanted to update. And I'm like, ooh. So that's it. Those are my two grumps. Work mistake and phone update that apparently wanted to happen. But it's okay.
You'll be okay.
I'll be fine. I'll survive.
Be fine. We'll live.
Yeah.
Because we have so many glimmers. Do you have good glimmers?
Yeah, I have I feel like I have like, how many do I have? I just have two, I think. No, three. I have three glimmers.
Tell me about your glimmers.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm searching it up.
Okay. All right. So I guess we'll start with the main one. So this is the podcast like notebook that I use.
You are magic.
Yeah, I thought it'd be fitting. And it's a little crushed. Why? Because I think I drove it over with my car. Not on purpose. Not on purpose.
That's how Pip really feels about the podcast. She could run us over with her car.
So I bring this to work with me sometimes because I'm like, oh, sometimes it's like a little slow, and I'm like, I'll just look up. It's usually like an article, or I'll just like brainstorm some stuff during like the slow times of the day, and I guess I dropped it in the parking lot, and somehow I didn't notice that I did that. And our neighbor, we have a shop next to us because we're like in like a strip mall kind of thing, and he brought like best friend texted me and said, "Hey, you must have dropped this in the parking lot because our neighbor just came over and said like this must be one of your guys's." And I'm like, I wonder if he read it. That was my first thought. I'm like, did he read it though? So, I mean, it's literally just article stuff about from the pod and like just different like scripts and stuff, or
maybe
like
maybe he'll go listen to the podcast.
I know. I was like, we'll gain like a listener.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm just gonna start leaving like my notes all over town.
Just here you go. Yeah. So
like that scene in Mean Girls where she just throws all the papers up.
Yeah, that's you.
But not because I wouldn't litter like that.
Right. But yeah, so it was just funny. I was like, oh, that should be my glimmer, that he found my podcast notebook that I didn't even know I lost. So that was cool. Thanks, friendly guy. Thanks.
That is a glimmer.
Yeah. We hung out with one of our friends on Thursday, and he came over. He got a promotion at his job, and then we also just hung out. Yeah. And so we hung out with him. We got Chinese food. That was good. And let's see, what else? Oh, and I had my nephew's 3rd birthday party yesterday, and we had
You painted a car.
Pizza. Yeah, I painted a car. Where is it?
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Is it the
I was
kind you
like, what
can
do
put
I?
what's the back look like? Oh, okay. We used to make those in high school,
Woo.
but they had a little spot for a little nitrous can, and
Oh.
they would like it would like send the car.
Well, it was funny because this didn't happen until the end. Like they didn't break out these wooden cars until the end. My brother actually glued these all together because they came in pieces,
Yeah.
and he knew that little kids were going to be painting them. So he was like, "I'm just gonna wood glue all of this, and then you guys can just paint them." And yeah, at the end, I was like, "I'm gonna paint." No, I was the only adult painting a car with these children. I was like, "Hello, I'm gonna paint a wooden car." Come on
Wow.
now.
Where's the
Jeez.
whimsy in that group?
I know. I don't get it. I was like, okay, guys, like, just because I feel like I was in the group of adults that was like, oh, that's like for kids. And I'm just
Hmm.
like, it's a wooden car, and I'm going to remember this day forever. So,
Whether you like it or not.
yeah. And then we had, let's see, we had pizza. I had like 5 pieces of pizza. It was like one of like a favorite pizza place here.
Hell
So
yeah.
I was like, yes. And then there was a cake and ice cream. We had chocolate cake, and then it was Neapolitan ice cream. And yeah, he opened all of his gifts, and he got this little like shark raincoat that has a hood with like a shark mouth on it.
Of course, cute.
Yeah, and he was like, and he sat in my lap for some of the opening present part because I don't know why he just did. So I felt cool. I was like, oh, I feel all included. Yeah, I think that was it. It was a good time. I had a fun time at a birthday party yesterday. But
Good.
I was so exhausted because I streamed beforehand and then I did stuff, then I streamed, and then I went to this birthday party and I was like I knew I was gonna be a little bit checked out, but it was good. I had a bunch of sugar and it was a good time. And then I came home and then I passed out on the couch until about like what, 4:30 or 5:30 this morning. Whenever I woke up. It was definitely like 5 something, I think.
Dang, you had a busy day. You were
I
sleepy.
did.
Yeah,
I did.
knocked
What
out.
about what about you? What are your glimmers?
Oh, thank you for asking. Yesterday I had a really good day. I met up with my best friend, Carly, who we had a little bit of a riff for a little bit. Some stuff went down that uh, kind of kind of put like a little rift between us, and we went to brunch, and that was really good. The food was so good. They had like this vegan Mexicali wrap with like tofu
Ooh.
scramble and vegan chorizo and avocado in it. And they
Heck
have really
yeah.
good vegan French toast.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a slice of the one slice of French toast because what am I not going to eat a piece of bread for breakfast? And they had really good drinks, so we got a little bit of a buzz, and then we went to go meet her friends on the beach because we were already by the beach. No, the friend she's staying with was on the beach. So we went there
Okay.
and I hung out with them for a little bit, and Carly and I had like a long heart to heart, and we cried and we were like, blah, 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 blah." So it really healed my heart essentially,
Oh.
with my friend, and it like made everything better, and I feel a lot better. And that's what I mean, you guys, just fucking tell people how you feel and you won't have to like deal with it like alone. Like you're probably just being a little silly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then after that, I went and got a boba because they were doing
Ooh.
drink and draw at the boba shop that I usually hold, the Jack's Gaming Club.
Mm-hmm.
So they do that there from the same group. So I went to go see how that was doing. Tons of people there doing art. It was cool. I saw some friends, got a
Mm-hmm.
boba, headed home, and then I did like a half-assed stream. And, then I went to cosplay Disney cosplay karaoke last night,
Ooh.
hosted by the Sailor Scouts of Jacksonville. And it was so fun. I sang "I Just Can't Wait to Be King," and the whole audience sang Zazu's part, and it was so fun because they were like there was like 50 people around the stage around me, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Everybody look left," and everyone was like, um, and they were like singing all like the "If this is where the monarchy is headed, count me out." Like they were doing so good. It was so fun.
Oh.
Um, I felt like Simba. So that was really fun. And I got a new sticker for my car. Should I go get it?
Gonna show us her sticker. Sticker, 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 sticker. What's it say?
It says "Let me merge," and it's cinema roll with a knife.
Oh, I was like, wait. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I'm really excited to put this decal on the back of my car. And, well, I didn't mention it, but over the week, our air fryer broke. And I got home on Friday. No, I got home yesterday from brunch before we went to cosplay karaoke. And Troy doesn't say anything, but I turn around and there's a brand new Ninja double barrel air fryer sitting on my counter. He went out and bought a new air fryer for me.
Oh.
It was really nice.
Did the other one just stop working?
Yeah, it just stopped getting hot.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I was really annoyed because I was trying to make sausages, like vegan sausages. I was doing like peppers, onion, and sausage sandwiches. And what I do is I usually just like put the sausages in the air fryer, and then I put the onions and peppers and a little bit of tin foil in the air fryer, and I put some oil and salt and pepper in there, and I just let it all cook. But it was like 20 minutes and nothing was cooked. And I was like annoyed because then I had to pull out a frying pan and like pan fry it all. But he saved the day.
Good job, Troy.
We're still
Shout
figuring
out
it
to
out though
Troy.
because I burnt the pizza this morning a little bit in it. Because I always reheat my pizza in the air fryer so it gets crispy again.
I wonder if you have the same one that Best Friendo has that I like was using.
It's a big black one. It's like two side by side little barrels.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know. It's had some smart thingy on it. It was like smart cook, smart. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't remember.
I don't know, but those are my glimmers. I'm really excited about my new air fryer. Yeah.
I'm excited for you. Was the other one the Drew Barrymore one?
That's the one that broke, but I've had that
Just
I've had
Just
that
checking.
for like 4 or 5 years now.
Okay. Okay.
I've had
Because
it
you did
for a
recommend
while.
that one to me, so I just wanted to make sure.
Well, I didn't know it was gonna break.
But it lasted 4 or 5 years, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, for
I
30
mean,
bucks.
Yeah,
it was pretty
exactly.
good.
30
Yeah.
bucks.
This one was not 30 bucks.
Okay.
This one was like over 100 bucks.
I believe it.
But hopefully it will last longer than 4 years. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. Should we share
go
a
ahead.
glimmer?
You want to read the glimmer
oh,
that we have? We have a listener
I'll read the
glimmer.
glimmer.
Listener glimmer.
Hey, I always feel like I'm like, not that I'm trying to interrupt you, but I'm like also trying to keep us on track for
No,
both of our sakes.
That's what we're supposed to do.
And here I am, like, I don't want to interrupt you. I don't want to feel like what Tiff has to say, I'm now just gonna move on. But I'm like, but also, we're 2 hours in at this point, and I want to keep us on track.
No problem.
That's all. That's all. Okay. So, our listener glimmer, we got Uno Glimmer.
Disappointed in listeners. No, I'm just kidding. You guys
Come
are
on,
busy.
listeners. Yeah, no, it was a very was it Friday? I feel like Fridays usually seem pretty quiet. I don't know why, but that's just my
I had a
experience.
tumultuous week. So,
Okay. All right. So, our glimmer is from Riku, she, her. And she says, my glimmer this week is getting to, in parentheses, finally, play Repo with my amazing friends after playing Dead by Daylight, and also getting to play Fortnite with my Leo the day after. That is her child. Not a Leo sign, not, like a horoscope Leo. That's her kiddos.
Because who would hang out with a Leo? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know any. Do I know any Leos? I'm sure I do.
My rising sign is Leo.
Oh, I have no Leos in none of my signs, at least out of the main 3. So I don't.
You got to look at your big 6. We'll work
My big 6?
We'll work on it.
Oh gosh,
Don't worry about it. We'll do a video on it. We'll do an upcoming YouTube video. Big 6.
Big 6. Also, Riku, thank you for sending in your glimmer. Hey, we were there, Tiff. That was us. We were in that. We were in Repo, and we were in Dead by Daylight.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I was there. I thought you were. Maybe you were.
There. No, I'm sorry.
It was someone else.
Oh, no, now that you mention it, yeah. I do remember.
You were streaming it. It was your stream.
Yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we had a good run. Riku saved my life many times in Dead by Daylight, as she do.
Yeah,
Um,
she's always like, I don't know how to play video games, and then is the best one on the team.
she kept scaring me in Repo because she would just be in a room and like I think she had some kind of technical difficulty maybe. I remember she did say something happened. I don't remember what though specifically. But she would just stand in a room and her character was just like white, right? I don't think she picked a color. and it just
You
would
just
stand there just staring at me in the dark and I'm like, Riku, you can't just do that. You can't just show up and just be like,
the fucking when you turn around and there's like someone behind you and they're just staring at you with their big eyes.
yes, that was her. She was like over my shoulder. Or I'd go into a room completely dark and then she would just be there. And I'm like, gosh dang it, Riku, you can't just do that.
She was the scariest part of the game.
She scared me a couple times. Yeah, I was like, it's okay. It's okay. I did tell her. I was like, you gotta stop. You gotta stop
You
that.
gotta relax. You have
yeah.
to.
Yeah. But that was good. Repo and Dead by Daylight. I look forward, like when I get home on Fridays, because I know you usually typically start stream at 6. So I'm like, I get home, Big Stacks knows. I'm like, hey, we're doing DBD, and then he's like, okay, and I'm like, all right, and then I'll just go and I'll eat something usually because I'm usually ravenously starving when I get home. Yeah, I'm just like I just look forward to that. I'm like, oh, what a good way to end the week is just playing games with you guys, and it's a good time.
I'm
I
glad.
enjoy it.
Glad to be there for everyone.
Yeah. So very, 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 very grateful that Riku made us part of her glimmer this week.
Thanks.
Super cool.
Thanks, Riku.
Yeah. Also, I hope you had a good time playing Fortnite with your son. It was probably a good time. I'm sure he's good at it. I'm sure he's probably the best one on the team.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably got all the victory royales.
Probably beat Fortnite.
Oh, yeah, they probably can't play anymore because they beat it.
Yeah.
Rolled credits on Fortnite.
Sad face.
If you want us to talk about your glimmers on the pod, you can always send them in to us by DMing them up to, oh, fuck, my words just come out of my mouth in the right form, please. If you want to send us your glimmers so we can read them on the pod, you can always DM them to us on our Instagram at Tell Us Something Good Pod, or you can wait until we post the little story questions that we keep telling you that we are going to post and then don't. Um, that's going to be like my goal, I think, for this week is to try once a day to at least post a story on the Tell Us Something Good Pod
That's
thing.
good. Yep.
I think like these littler stories that I find um, that are not, I don't think are like big enough to put on the pod, like long enough or something. I think I'll start
Mm-hmm.
posting those on there too.
Little stories such as what?
Like, I don't know, like sometimes you find a story like Texas Roadhouse employees go above and beyond for last dog's meal, you know,
Oh, like
like
article stories.
little
Okay.
articles. Like maybe I'll post those too.
Got it.
Um, So please give us a follow there. I'm trying to get that account built up, but guess what? Not going to happen if I don't post on it. So I've got to be better about that. That's
Mm-hmm.
my
I
goal is
mean,
to
I could.
try and be
I
better.
just forget things. That's my.
Yeah, I think what I need to do is just set like a reminder on my phone once a day. That's like, hey, do you
hmm
remember that you have another account that you're supposed to be working on? So
We are getting some follows on there though. I do get those. I do
I
see
don't.
those
Oh,
notifications.
maybe that's why I don't see them because you see the follows, and then they're like, they're not telling me that they're there because they've already been seen. Oh yeah, we have a new
Oh,
follow.
we do. Yeah. I usually just like swipe it away. I don't go and look, so it shouldn't open it. But I don't know. Got me.
Cool, cool, cool.
But yeah. Did you want to share your article first? Do you want me to share mine?
Sure, I go first.
Go
My
first.
article is about a big fat bunny rabbit who wears hats, drives a tiny car, and comforts strangers.
What?
In San Francisco, one fluffy celebrity is turning heads, and it's not a movie star, guys. It's Alex the Great, a 4-year-old, 28-pound Flemish giant rabbit who's become a local legend and a beloved therapy animal. Would you like to see a
Oh.
picture?
Yes. It's not even a
Don't
question at this
worry, I
point.
have one.
Good. Good.
So this is Alex
Oh
the
my
Great.
gosh.
He's a big boy.
Look at his hair.
He's wearing a little hat. He's got a big carrot. Um, so he's not your average bunny, right? He whether he's it says he has a custom foot controlled mini Mercedes truck, or he rides in an LED lit stroller, which proudly spells out his name. He draws attention wherever he hops. And his latest appearance, he was at a San Francisco's Giants games where fans went wild as the broadcast zoomed in on his signature floppy ears and his baseball cap. Um, Alex was adopted in December of 2020 after his owner lost his other rabbit, Sam. And he was born on a farm in Modesto, California, where rabbits are raised for meat, but he wanted to give him a better life, and Ro rescued him, and the rest is history. Speaking of me being really into Chapel this week, this is actually the picture that made me decide to do this story, but she was really excited because she got to meet him.
She doesn't look
Oh, look
excited.
how
Why is she
big.
so
Well,
sad?
that's just Chapel, you know?
Oh, okay. She's just okay.
She always has to
Wow.
surface. He's big. He's
He's
a
like the
big
size of Kit Kat.
he's a big bunny. So,
Ah,
um yeah.
that's super cute.
Alex has a really outgoing personality that started to come out really early in him. They took him on a trip to Las Vegas in 2021, and Alex confidently explored the strip on a leash and enjoyed the fountains of Bellagio, a rare reaction for most rabbits who are typically nervous in new environments.
Okay, Alex.
When Roe saw Alex's personality come out like that, that's when he decided to name him Alex the Great, a nod to the legendary conqueror and a playful reflection of the bunny's larger than life appearance. Oh, I also have a video of him driving his car.
I want to see him
I will
drive.
show it to you.
I was like,
Um,
what the heck?
Alex caught professional attention during a vet visit. The doctor suggested that Alex might make a really good therapy animal. So Roe decided to look into it, and by February 2021, Alex was training through the San Francisco SPCA, and he passed with flying colors, staying calm even during tests where evaluators gently tugged his ears, legs, and tail. Now a certified therapy bunny, Alex travels to hospitals, airports, charity events, and even ballparks, bringing joy to everyone he meets. And he does really well in the spotlight. And I just think I love therapy animals. They're very important to me. But let me open up this TikTok here. Girl, if you don't leave me the fuck alone. Let me share my screen. Okay, so here is Alex in his truck.
Mhm.
Is there
Do it
sound?
for the bay.
The sound is up. It's not muted. Okay.
Oh my god.
He drives it. It's foot power. Like he's driving it himself.
Oh my
Are you kidding? He can maneuver it? That's insane to me. I think you know when people talk about reincarnation?
gosh. Yeah.
Animals like Alex really make me believe in reincarnation. That squirrel that could beautiful jet ski in the pool with this like little RC speedboats. Have you ever seen that
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
Like I really think that sometimes we get reincarnated as animals. um
Believe it. I do. I mean, I would not believe my eyes if I saw Alex just like driving around. I'd be like, that's a freaking bunny just driving. Like, I wouldn't believe it. I would not. I'd be like, wait a minute.
am I
Did I just
dreaming?
see what I thought? Yeah. I'd be
Yeah.
like, what is happening? Oh my gosh.
He's so big and chunky. I want to pet him real bad.
I wonder how he knows how to drive it. Like, did they show him or did he just know, you know?
I think he just knew because he was a trucker in his past life, and that's why he wears the trucker
Oh,
hats.
that makes sense. I love that little hat on him. I wonder how it stays on.
I think they just sewed it to his scalp. I'm kidding.
Girl, don't.
It probably fits,
I thought you were
like, his ears probably go through it, you know?
That's what I would think, but that
Two
would
little
take
ear
that,
holes.
I don't know. It looked like half of it was on his head. Like though it wasn't a full hat.
It's hard to tell. I'd like to know the logistics. If Alex the Great, if you're listening, and I know you are, um, please tell
Oh
us how the hat
gosh.
stays on. We want to know.
Yes. We want to know. That's a secret. And I'm not gonna oh gosh, I don't know. That's so cute though. Yay, Alex the Great!
Yeah, he's cute.
Yay.
I really wanted a bunny, but yesterday my friend reminded me that all they do is poop.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just poop so much. And I'm
Yeah.
like, ugh, yeah, I can't. I can't. I don't want poop pellets all over my house.
Yeah.
Maybe if I had
Yeah.
also a robo vacuum.
Yeah. That probably would help. Well, would you really want I don't know, because it's not to be like too much here, but is like rabbit poop like squishy or hard?
Oh, good call. It's probably
'Cause they're
squishy at first and
pellets.
then hardens up, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because I don't know if I said this last episode or not, but there were totally like I got home from work one night, I think, and there was like five bunnies over in our neighbor's yard, and then there was just like there was just bunnies everywhere, and I was like, why are there so
Oh,
many?
it's rabbit
And they were all
season.
like, they
It's
were all
duck
full
season.
grown though. They weren't even like babies. They were like normal sized bunnies, not as big as Alex, obviously, but I was like, what's happening?
Average-sized bunnies make 200 to 300 poops per day.
Whoa! Hey, it's us talking about poop, and I didn't bring it up first.
Oh my God. Normal rabbit poop doesn't have much of a smell and it is dry, but not hard. It should break apart
Oh,
easily. So not squishy, but it does break. Probably like owl. Owl. Did you ever dissect owl pellets as a kid? That's owl poop, though.
oh yeah, because they don't actually like poop it out, right? They just throw it up. Is that how it works? 'Cause I don't think they have they can't digest it.
Owl pellets are the undigested. Oh, coughed up through the beak. Yeah. Okay, so that's not poop.
I learned something from zoo school.
Do owls
Ayo.
poop? All right, owls do poop.
Just
Okay,
making
so
it
they
known.
don't have like, do they not have a butt? Do
I don't think they
owls
have a.
have a butt? Owls do have a butt.
Do they have a bladder? I guess would be the. I don't know. What? Why do you sound so afraid? Why are you like? You were like you saw something terrifying.
Did
What? What's so scary? Oh,
I saw
oh.
an owl butt?
That is, and she's showing it to me for those that aren't watching and just listening. That is definitely an owl butthole. You know, it kind of looks like a baby bird's mouth when you see it like in a nest. That's what it reminds me of right now. Oh, it looks less like that now. It looks more like it from far away, but it kind of looks like a baby bird's mouth, kinda going meh meh, something like that. But that's a butthole. If you know, wait, so they don't. Wait, but they poop or they don't poop?
I don't know. What is the butt used for?
What does it do? What does it do?
Someone says if you zoom in, you can see the steam. Oh my God, someone
Oh my
said hooter
gosh.
pooter.
Hooter powder.
Someone said no, this is a cloaca.
Oh. Well, I learned something new today.
Reddit is fascinating.
A little scary. A
A
little
little
bit.
scary.
But, you know, I can now say I've seen an owl butt. So,
Owl butt,
I
new
learned
band
something
name
new
called
today.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad. Alex the Great. I'm glad you're doing great things.
Yeah, you are doing great, Alex. That's true.
Yay.
You really are doing great.
Goodness gracious. Was that
Fantastic.
was that your article?
That
Was
was my
that
whole
was that it?
article.
Oh.
Yeah. Was that
Oh.
it? What do you mean? I just showed you Alex the
No.
Great.
And then you showed me an owl butthole, and I just wanted to get back on track again.
And you're welcome.
My life is
This is
new
an
now. It's
educational
changed.
podcast as much as an entertainment one. And I
Yes,
really
we
think that
teach.
we don't get enough credit for that. We're teaching people all the time.
We are. We are. So thank you, Tiff. Thank you for exposing me to Alex the Great and owl buttholes. So I'm glad. I'm glad I know this now. My article this week, I'll tell you about it if you want to know. You know, it's fine.
Mhm.
It's fine. I'll talk about it.
I do want to hear about it.
Okay, okay. So, article that I'm doing is about a Turkish library, but how did it come to be? Let me tell you. It's actually very interesting. I gotta look up how to pronounce the place because it is a certain way you gotta say it.
Google will
It
pronounce it for
is.
you.
Well, I did this earlier. I was like, how do I pronounce it? I spelled it out. It's all good. So, it's Kankiya in Turkey. And basically, these garbage guys, they were going around making their rounds, right? And they noticed that there were books. People were throwing out books. And, you know, I don't know what a lot of these books were about. I didn't do that much research on it, but they had these books and they thought they were interesting. So they were like, cool. So they kept them for themselves because they were going to get thrown away anyways. So then, you know, they got all these books, they got more books, and they started giving them to their friends and family. Like, here, have a book. Here you
Have
go.
a book. Yeah.
Have a book. Because I think that's a great gift.
Okay.
And then it got to the point where these books were just keep coming and keep coming. And then they started storing them in a building that would actually be their like headquarters technically, but they were storing them in like the alleyway of like their headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
And again, these books are just piling up. They're like, you know what? We got to do something about this. So what they're going to do? They're going to build a library.
Fun.
Yeah. So
Cute.
they got all these books and they put them in the library. And what was it? It was called the Ki Top O Kuma Salunu. It's the workers' library collection.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just go with
So,
that way to call it. Yeah.
in parentheses, workers' library collection.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Was officially designated as a public library for the people of Kankia. So that was pretty cool. Let's see. The mayor Alper Tosh Delen. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, there was Mayor Alper. There we go. Mayor Alper. He says, on one hand, there were
Alper.
those that were leaving these. Yes, Alper.
I barely know her.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew
Yes,
it. I was
Tiffany
like,
Alper.
let her get it out of her system. I felt it. I was like, oh, there's that ending. Well, the mayor said, on one hand, there were those who were leaving these books on the streets, and on the other hand, others were looking for those books. So that was cool. In its first year, the library actually housed over 6,000 books, and today it homes more than 40,000 books.
Okay.
So that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
And then they also transformed one of the garbage trucks into a mobile library so they can bring access books to both schools and prisons. And the city actually hired a full-time librarian to help tend to all the books and facilitate loans on a 2-week basis.
Wow.
So I just was wondering, I didn't do the research, but I want to know, like, what books were they throwing away? And, like, why were they throwing them away? And the fact that, I don't know, I thought it was kind of like, it was kind of beautiful, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of like one of those, like, you know, one person's junk is another person's treasure. Like, you don't want this, and they give it to someone else, and I just thought it was a really nice little story of,
Kind of
you know,
reminds
finding these
me
books.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the little free libraries that people have set up here in front of their
Yeah,
houses where it's like leave a book, take a book.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was looking at, they have a picture of the guys, here, I'll show you. They have a picture of the guys, like, holding some of the books, and I was gonna look up the titles, but none of them are in English, so I didn't really know what to. I was like, oh, I probably should look that up, and then I didn't. I didn't. But yeah, so that's what they look like. Those are the garbage men. I like their outfits. I like their pants. But yeah, here they are all holding, like, their books and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of cute.
That is really neat.
I think that's the only picture I really have
I
in this
love
article.
books.
Oh, and then this guy. So yeah, look at the library, and that's so cool. Yeah,
Wow. That's so
yeah,
cool. I love community. I love when people just get together and do shit.
yeah. That's
Like,
what I was thinking. Oh,
I think that as a society that we feel stuck because there's not like I really feel like we're missing community of like
yeah.
it takes a village is so true.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Mm-hmm.
really inspiring to like see people come together and be like, we want this, so we're just gonna do it.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
right. No, I agree.
wait a minute, I have free will. I can do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Me
I
when
feel like
I
that was
realize
the,
I have free will and a pair of scissors, and I'm like, I could cut my bangs.
my gosh. Well, I was gonna go with it's like my article last week where it was like, you know, they were taking,
Funding.
like, they're making it so kids who were like undocumented could like not be enrolled in schools, and then
Or
these
had to
teachers were
pay
like,
so much money.
yeah, they would have to like pay tuition, and then these teachers were like, whatever, we're just gonna do what we want
Yeah.
and forget you. And then everyone else seemed to have the same attitude, but like
Teachers are
even
cool,
here,
man.
yeah, they are cool. They're underpaid, and they should probably be paid more for what they do.
Definitely should be paid more for what they do.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's a common thing that we all know, like common knowledge, and it hasn't changed yet. So, you know, yeah,
Weird how that works.
very weird how that works. But yeah, so I just thought it was cool that these garbage men found these books and had the idea to like build a library after giving them. Like, I was like, where are all these books coming from? Why are people throwing away all these books?
Why are they throwing away the books?
I don't know. It didn't say. Just that they had these things.
It's the rejection of intellectualism. It's starting.
I was kind of like, are they cookbooks? Is it like, you know, 101 recipes to cook in your crock pot? Like, what kind of books are they? I don't
Well,
know.
also, if it is a crock pot recipe book, can I have it?
Oh, what was that one book? I never read it,
Do you
but what
have a
was it? It
crock
was
pot?
like, yeah, I have two.
Two crock pots and no air fryer? Trade one out.
They're both gifts. They're both gifts.
I'm so
One's like a
mad right
lot
now.
smaller.
I'm so
One's a lot
mad.
smaller. Like it's very small, and I would always overflow it because I was always cooking it in like, with the mindset of having a bigger crock pot. So I did ask for a bigger crock pot one year and then we got it. So pretty cool. I gotta remember to use those, for, lack of oven and whatnot. We probably don't need the small one anymore, but maybe one day. But
Maybe.
maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But I lost my train of thought. I was talking about something. It's gone now. It's
I'm
gone
sorry. I
over
got
it.
excited
It's okay.
about the books.
Oh, I remember. Did you ever read a book
I've read a
called
book before,
something?
yeah.
It
And
was
it was
called, what
called
was it?
something, yeah.
Chicken. It was like the chicken soup for the soul or something.
No,
Do you remember?
because
You know what I'm
I
talking
know the
about?
books. I never read them. I always
Okay.
thought they were
Me either.
religious.
Were they? I don't know. I just
Aren't
remember
the
as soon as they
chicken
said crock pot and 101 recipes. And I was like, oh yeah, chicken noodle soup. That sounds good. That's all I know though.
are they religious in let's see.
I don't know. I just remember like a lot of people had them at one point.
As Cynthia Gorney put it in 2000 in a 2006 New Yorker profile of the company, the books are not overtly Christian except for the ones that are. There are specific chicken soup for the Christian soul books as well as chicken soup for the Jewish soul and chicken soup for the Latter-day Saint soul, among others.
So
Interesting.
what are they about?
I don't know.
I was gonna ask you, and then I was like, oh, you never read one either, so I don't know
Chicken
either.
soup for the teenage soul stories. It's just like stories or some shit.
Oh, dude, there's chicken soup for the teenage soul on Tough Stuff.
Chicken noodle soup, as we know it today, has origins traced back. Let's see. What are we doing?
There's rules?
You can submit your own. They have a podcast. Positive
Hey,
thinking,
guys.
powers of gratitude, miracles to angels, and dreams from kids to teens, and dogs and cats, and grandmas to grandpas. From Christmas to Mother's Days. Take a look and see what we have for you. See our books.
I thought it was about soup.
It's definitely not about soup.
I'm
Chicken soup
kidding. I
for
really
the
didn't think it was about
teenage
soup.
soul. It's time to discover who you really are, feel empowered, divine how the world sees you, and become more forgiving of family and friends and yourself. It's still mostly about people. That's why this book starts with chapters on relationships, friendships, family, and love and kindness, and then moves on to learning, tough stuff, and making a difference. And finally, because you're going to look to the future, a chapter on going for it. You're not alone. When you read these stories about the lives of other teens, you'll realize that you share many experiences and emotions, and that is so empowering and comforting. And that's why this collection of stories for teenagers is one of our most popular books ever, now updated for its 25th anniversary with 36 new stories, including ones about being a teenager during the pandemic, social media and technology, and many other modern day issues.
Where do they find these kids? Oh, because you submit your story, probably. That's probably how.
Yeah, proudly made 100% in the USA. Well, that's one thing that won't suffer tariffs, I guess.
I guess so.
Cool. I
Oh
didn't
my
know that.
gosh.
I always thought it was like some Christian propaganda.
Yeah, no, I guess it's just stories. I just know I had like some of my friends had them. I think one of my like some of my friends' moms had them. And then I was like, I just read chicken soup and I was like, oh, chicken soup. But I never had a book like that. Like it was never gifted to me. I never read one. I just always saw them.
Let's read Chicken Noodle Soup for the Teenage Soul together.
But on Tough Stuff or just the regular one? There's also one for a prisoner's soul. There was one for prisoners.
Interesting. I guess it's
Yeah,
like a self-help book and they just make them particularly for different people.
I guess so. I don't know.
Wow.
It's interesting. But hey,
Amazing.
that's. I'm
Our
glad I
po-
asked.
that's our pod.
That's our pod.
Wow.
2.5
It's kind of a
hours.
weird episode this time. I feel like I need to apologize if you got this far. Thank you. I'm really low energy today. I partied too hardy last night. I realize that now. That's why we're still recording at 11:30 instead of being done by 10 like we normally are. But hey,
All good.
I think we made good time today. Usually we have over 3 hours of recording,
Yeah.
so I think
Yeah.
we really kept it on a schedule today. I'm proud of us. If you guys do want to hang out with Perp anywhere on the internet, she's about to tell you exactly where you can do that.
I'm gonna try. If you want to hang out with me, look at Purple Mohawk 27, and you can find me on Instagram and Twitch and YouTube and Blue Sky and Threads. I'm going off of memory right now. I'm not even reading anything. This
You're
is
doing
just what I'm
great.
doing.
I never
Thank
write
you.
that stuff down.
Thank you. I always
I know
write
you
it
do.
down.
I know.
And then I'm like, dun, 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 but no.
Dun dun dun
I was
dun
like,
dun dun
I
dun
just,
dun dun dun.
see, it's in my head. It's in
It
my
is.
head. It
Yeah.
happens. But yeah, that's what it is. Oh,
Let
did I
me
say
gobble your
YouTube?
dong.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
I'm never gonna
I don't know
forget
about that
lady.
granny. The granny's obsessed. I don't, she's a freak.
Hey, maybe she
She's a
just
freak.
needs to get laid.
Well, then she should probably stop trying to pick up young boys in a
Teenagers,
tunnel.
that's true. Girl, find someone your own age. Gobble a grandpa dong instead of the other ones.
Maybe we haven't met Grandpa yet.
Oh, I'm not going to because I'm done with the show.
I know you're done. I'll let you know. I'll
Please.
tell you. I'll tell you.
I'm glad you're gonna get through it for me so I don't have to watch it.
Yeah. Hey, those aliens are freaky too. Not just Granny, but those like one
Give
alien.
me your banana organ. Yeah.
Yeah, they're freaky, freaky.
I was like, oh, I'll watch it at kind of like Momo's like outfit. I could cosplay her. Like I could cosplay
Yeah.
Momo. I'm good. I don't want to cosplay
Okay.
Momo anymore.
Okay. Don't. That's okay. It's all good. Tiff, where can people find you
Oh.
if they want to follow you and find you and hang out with you?
You
Try to
don't-
not make it sound creepy. You know what I
really-
mean?
You guys can stalk me on the internet anywhere you find the people that you stalk at Scared Tiff. All one word, Scared Tiff. Yeah, Instagram, YouTube, Threads, and Twitch. That's it. Twitch. Twitch.tv. I'm honestly I'm not streaming today. I'm gonna lay on my couch.
I can tell.
I'm gonna get mad at Andromeda, and then we're gonna go get tacos later as like an early Cinco de Mayo celebration.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did we plug the pod yet?
Oh,
Did we not? It's okay.
hey guys, don't forget if you're listening to the pod and you're not following us on Instagram, that's weird. How'd you find us? But we're on Instagram at Tell Us Something Good Pod, and on Threads at Tell Us Something Good Pod, and on YouTube at
You're
Tell
on
Us
YouTube.
Something Good Pod, and on we're on Blue Sky somewhere on as TUSG Pod because our name is too long for Blue Sky. They just couldn't handle. They just
cool.
I don't think you I don't think daddy I don't think daddy for
Or Tizga.
yeah we're Tizga Pod.
Tizga.
Tizga Pod. That's our pod. Thank you for listening. Please send your glimmers in. DM
Thank
them
you.
to us. Thank you,
Yeah.
Riku, for sending your glimmer in. As always, we're in love with you and want to kiss you directly on the mouth, forehead, cheeks, and like the top of the head, like on the crown.
You got a director and everything. Just crown.
Yeah, I just want to cover all of the bases.
That's good.
I don't have any good advice for you guys right now.
Do I have anything?
Call your mom. It's Mother's Day on Sunday.
Or tell us if your mom sucks.
Oh yeah, and if your mom sucks, you can call me. Well,
Yeah.
don't call me. I don't like to pick up the phone.
No.
You
That's
can
why I was
DM
like,
me
don't.
though, and I'll
Yeah.
be. You guys can send all the Mother's Day gifts to me. I do have a Throne account, so you can just buy something for me off that or whatever.
Tiff.
Oh, just kidding. Well, I mean, if they want a mother,
Yeah, we're both the mom. But you know what? You guys send stuff to Tiff. It's
well,
fine.
you can
It's
send.
fine.
I mean, I don't know if you have a Throne account.
I do have a Throne account.
Okay, say that.
It's okay. It's fine.
You can buy stuff.
Okay, say that.
Yeah, Perp and I are your moms now. You have two moms.
Yeah.
We're both cute,
Yeah.
and Perp's the nice one, and I'm the disciplinary.
I am the nice one.
Whenever Perp doesn't want to tell you that you can't go out with your friends, she goes, ask your other mother. And I say, no,
my
you
gosh.
haven't finished the chores. I said, unless that bed is made and that floor is clean, you are not going anywhere this weekend.
That could be, yeah. And I'll be like, well, your mom said.
Your mom said. Thanks for
Mom
listening,
said so.
guys.
Thanks, guys. Oh my gosh. That
Let
was
me
funny.
goggle your dong.
Gosh.
Hooter pooter.